something special right here, right now.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Checks with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
This is the perfect range to reach our antagonist from. Get right in there. Good stuff. But they gotta keep it up.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
I've got a bad feeling about next year. That was such a stressful round.
Yes! Keep it up!
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here. You can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more rapid approach.
Saw that coming!
Okay.
Point show! Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
This is so good!
Why are they going low?
I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Got him up against the wall, and the sun is there.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Flatline zone
takes the round. Wow.
Player 2 got a huge top.
Challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Still slugging it out here. The fighters are matching each other move for move, going into the midway point of the match. Baits them for the air throw. Jump, nice. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Oh man, it's coming down to the wire.
Spin drive, smasher time. What's the next move?
Oh, this is getting crazy.
In there.
Great round. Nicely done.
Well read. Keep going.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a good match.
Flies in with a headbutt. Butt smash. Point show. Following up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. Nice. Lethal throw. You can't let him close in like that. KO.
Nicely played round there.
Player 2 is unrivaled.
Someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going.
Okay.
Nice perfect parry there. What'll they do next? It's time to do some damage after that wall splash. Keep at it.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that. They have the right read on the opponent.
Those fighters planning something? Each hit is in there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round 2.
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum?
Right. That definitely makes sense.
Connect with medium kicks. Keep up with the fire. Big throws. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Nicely played round there.
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it.
Fighting Master!
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Yeah, you can feel the calls before the storm as the round begins.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 2 needs to use what little drive they stop the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
They are on a roll.
Nice way to close out that round.
Okay, more of that next round.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
For the quick burn. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Player 1 can build off this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
What's the next move?
What's gonna happen?
Following up? Whoa. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Knockdown and player 1 will... Oh no, they're stunned.
Yeah, that might be done.
Okay,
That was such a stressful round.
Loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Connect with the throw.
Okay, here we go.
Getting in a groove. Huge chance after that wall spike. Here comes the corner blitz. Good read. Cross super hard incoming. This is a turns out. Putting the cherry on top. Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Terry wins.
Don't worry about the loss, because your next with...
Here comes a new challenger.
Challenging you.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Really excited to see what kind of...
Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that dead. How will they capitalize on this opening? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Uses a dry parry against the attack. They are on a roll. Can't keep track of these corner switches. At this range, many attacks to connect and stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Stops him with a target. Taking stock. Uses the drive rush here to speed.
All right, gets around on the board.
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
Right. That definitely makes sense.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Not bad.
I'm not worried. Just got allowed to do things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
They're in the corner, ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Good parry there, and plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Anticipates the overhead. Player 1 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
How will they utilize the corner?
All right, what's the plan?
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the KO. Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Yeah, keep it up.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Neither of them willing to back off here. Butt smash! Time to take this momentum and also!
Oh, this is getting crazy!
Charges forward. Please, parry! Anything up? Nice cross. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Why are they going in? KO!
Great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 showing time and
A new warrior has entered the ring!
our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
All right, let's go.
Don't worry, it happens.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing in that one.
Gets the perfect pair. This could lead to something big.
trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Uses the parry. The drive parry was successful. Alright, what's coming up next? Not shy with the grabs. They are on a roll. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. How will they utilize the corner?
Springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout activated. Fighter the KO. Nicely played around there.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
The attack is parried. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive. Wait a minute.
Plus out the parry.
Okay.
Uses the game for the super. They are not playing around here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Whips the impact.
Miscalculated that distance by a tiny bit. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Throws them.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
What a finish!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Send them home. You got this one.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
This is gonna be bad news.
Amazing awareness there.
No worries about it.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Back into the corner. Overhead, but it won't work.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player one is frozen. Player one has the super gauge advantage. It turns out.
No! I think it gives you a chance to sweep the momentum.
The move over levels them. Just do it. They're just gonna go for it with the super.
You can't be serious.
It is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player two.
Another fight is coming your way.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are going to start things off.
Definitely shakes like the jump. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Oh, that happens to everyone.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Oh god, this is tense. Oh, he went for the chip kill.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Gets out of there with the backdash. A parry? Player one can't be burnout triggered. Anything off the smash?
God, what's gonna happen?
Show up force. Is it time for the mix? Great work. Just like that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lap a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Every loss is a chance to learn.
Nicely.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go!
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Blocks the jump in. Nails the timing and stings it. Snares him. They block the overhead, and
Nice block.
more like that.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one chases them down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, they timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Goes for the super art? Ooh. It's a good spot. Use the super. Come from the ring like that. What a comeback.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Spirits are lifted. Uses the parry. Plus smash. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Following up. Anything off the smash? Grabbing it out up close. Their drive gauges are looking bare. A parry? What's the ocho? Is it time for the mix? Hold your breath. Why are they going in? Hang down. Anticipate that throw in there.
Nicely played around there.
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Big throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. Still plenty of time left.
I can only imagine how good this match is going to be. Let's go.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon.
Who's going to take control of this round?
Grabs them. Pancake time. Oh, perfection. Throws them. Oh, yo, rock over here. Oh. Sees the overhead coming.
That was ridiculous defense. So good.
The bull's over, levels them.
Just needs to find that one gap to break out.
What a finish.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player two must be beaten.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Yeah, you can feel the call before the storm as the round begins.
Any developments early in the room pulls off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. Player two, picture perfect parry. Their timing is on point. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
You gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
More like that. I can't keep track of the KO.
Nicely played around there.
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure those players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Flips the grab. A parry? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup. God, what's going to happen?
Scrapping it out up close. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Full SA meters on deck to both sides. Just uses the gauge for a super. Triple chin right doing the business. little life left. Doing some quick planning?
Man, neither player wants to make the move. Oh, let's go!
Oicho! They're in range. We closes it out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
No go for the pro. It's okay. You're doing well.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Grabs them.
This comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
Fireball from Gary. Drive rush to keep it going. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
That was such a stressful round.
Don't worry. We're just getting started.
Definitely some strong plays, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Anything off the smash? How will they utilize the corner? Hit them with a psycho flip. Burnout activate.
Yeah, that might be tough. No, I don't think this is gonna happen.
Show up more.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Goes for the level 1 super. Throws them. They're going for the flatline zone.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Player 2 closed out the last round with a super. Expect that catch, but will it come back to bite him? Beautiful rib cage from TLC. They push their way out of the corner. Psycho flip with drive rush.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
There's a burnout. Sumo smash.
What?
Gary, we got a piece on this man. Oh my God, rock super.
Yo, what? You can't be serious.
Off the boom. The next fight may decide this round. Oh, are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Drive parry was successful. Easily escapes. Denies the attack, and it's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
A dangerous range here. Don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna gets the perfect pair. This could lead to something big. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, I've got it. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Okay.
got a ton. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round.
Nicely played round there. Grabs him. That was crazy. There we go. Big hit there.
Oicho! Big opportunity now in this corner.
Wait a minute.
Oh, they were looking for that overhead.
That was ridiculous defense.
Experiencing Brenna.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is going to happen.
Blocks the overhead.
Okay.
Oh, snap kick sent on super hard.
Whoa.
They need to be mindful of their opponents as they cage. A lot of pressure building up here. Player took a rare chance here. They gotta do something.
Yes. More of that. Keep it up.
Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Okay, on to the next one. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
We know both players are not going to hold back.
Gets the counter in. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Neither can lean on their drive too hard right now. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Caught in the crossfire. Neither of them with a super connect. Will they be able to muster up one final push?
All right, gets a round on the board.
Well read. Keep going.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Medium kick hit. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
They need to be mindful of their opponents as they cage. There's an overdrive short. Drive runs to keep it going. Anything off the smash?
Yeah, that's what a finish. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
The ball over levels. What will they do next? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving to the forward run. Absolutely relentless. Where's the burnout?
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Flatlines him.
That was such a stressful round.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Denies the attack and you can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
They are on a roll. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Okay, more of that next round.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Burrito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Butt smash. How will they utilize the corner? Flies in with the headbutt.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Oicho. Anything off the smash? A parry? Knife game Hope springs forward with the drive rush.
Oh, the overhead cannot. That was ridiculous defense.
Why are they going in? Hang back, crown them from above. Player one can't use any drive to it. Gotta play it safe. They're in the corner. Will they change the match?
This could be all the difference. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna kill? Is this gonna kill?
Oh man, well, this super art, that was the lightest I've ever seen.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Night Cake Hope. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
How could you not be loving this match? It's so...
The overhead cannot.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Burrito throw. You can't let them close in like that. Their life bar has now been whittled down to about forward rush. Player one. That was decent.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
They push their way out of the corner. Can this super art do anything? Trying to dig in deep with those blocks. Just do it. Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Wins.
Don't get too down on yourself.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Nothing but air for the impact. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
What are they thinking? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Cross up block. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Did this super art connect?
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Still slugging it out at this lane. Solid blocking. Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks like it's over. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Anyone can win this.
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Are we going to see some fireworks?
Okay, let's get to it.
Throws them. What's next? Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Can it Sure now. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble?
Nice! They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
They're going for the super art?
Wait a minute.
All in with the rush!
Whoa! Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Oh, it's Sumo overhead! Chisels them down!
Takes the round! Wow!
Player 2 has to be pleased with that win.
I don't want to sound mean or...
挑戦者現る。
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke!
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Back jump, pulls off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent.
Alright, what's the plan?
Both fighters are gets the perfect parry to stop that dead. How will they capitalize on this opening? Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
We can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The attack is parried.
You gotta make sure you keep your eye on it. Okay? Oh, great round. Nicely done.
Okay, more of that next round.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. A good call there.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger?
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Burnout activated.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Max SA gauges. Unholy. Why are they going in? Hang down. All critical. What's gonna happen?
Wait a minute. KO. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 2